Okay, wine time, Monday nights, every Monday night. You guys are officially going to be wine experts when I'm done with y'all asses on this channel. Now, before we get started and learn about our Sauvignon Blanc, first, cork knowledge. Got a question from one of my followers and subscribers. She's a server, just like I'm a server, and I work at a wine bar, and I know how to sell wine. So she wanted to know what was the difference between a screw top, which this is the wine that we're going to be drinking tonight, the Noble Vine Sauvignon Blanc, a cork top, okay, and a glass pop top. These are three different types of corks. I hope that you can see them. So I'm going to take this off. Look at that. It made noise. You saw that shit? Okay, that's a glass pop top, okay? This is a new cork. I think this came into production around 2003, okay? And then you have the cork. Now, I can't even get this thing out of here. I usually put them in here tight, I just broke this cork. This is why, this right here, because I'm trying to get this cork out of here because I make sure that I cork tight, I plug it tight, okay? So that TCA won't get into the wine. TCA is a chemical that makes the wine smell musty. Now, it's nothing that's going to make you sick, allegedly, or anything like that. But they're doing away from corks because they can't really get their hands on, wine producers, real authentic cork material. So they've been making this synthetic cork, and you see it just broke off. And so when it breaks off, air gets into the wine and it causes it to accumulate a chemical called TCA. And then if you ever do get the cork out, which I'm not going to get the cork out, I have to use a wine key to get it out, but who cares? This is why glass pop tops are now here, because you could just pop it in, and screw tops, let me get this on, damn, okay, are coming into production, all right? So just because you got a screw top wine, it does not mean that you have a bad or cheap wine. You're gonna find more wines being produced in the future because this screw top right here and this glass pop top has proven scientifically to keep air out of the wine, and then when you open the wine, it won't smell musty. And there's nothing worse than you buying a wine and ordering a wine, especially from my site, when I get it, and you open it up and it smells like ass. Hell no, not on this channel. So, to the server, I believe she works at Olive Garden, who wanted to know the difference, I just gave you the breakdown. You see the cork, okay? Doesn't even hold the wine long at all, unless you get an expensive bottle of wine, like I have here that I'm gonna introduce here soon, okay? It's the Tutuorial Fusion. This is a really, really nice wine, but that's for special occasions, okay? That's a really expensive wine. Okay? But for the Chateau Saint Michel, because this is a $9, $10 bottle of wine with a cheap cork that broke off, and the wine is musty already. But this wine here, because of this glass pop top, if you're in a fine dining establishment with this glass pop top, it's not gonna come off silently. It's gonna sound cheap, like a mini champagne bottle. You hear it? It's making noise. And with this glass pop top on this bottle, you have to produce a special bottle for this pop top. So this cork can't go in here. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to make sure that if you have a glass pop top like this, you got to keep it, or you got to get one of those, wine pumps. I have one upstairs. I should have brought it down, but next week, all right? Can't give you everything at once. Now, and then we have the screw top. The screw top wines have proven to keep TCA out, musty ass out your wine. Speaking of wine, tonight and this week, okay, while we're doing all this gossiping and shit, we're gonna be drinking the Noble Vine Sauvignon Blanc. Okay?
King shit. You're gonna love this.
Okay, this wine here was produced in Monterey, California, in California's Central Coast, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and pour the wine. So, when your server comes to the table, or when someone is serving you wine, do not expect them to pour the wine and fill the glass up. No. You're going to allow them to pour a sip, let you swish it around. As you can see, this wine is clear. It's got a tinge of yellow. This is Sauvignon Blanc, okay? Oh yeah, and it smells like Sauvignon Blanc. I'm getting aromas, because remember I said you have to smell the wine before you taste it to make sure it's not musty and it smells like ass. And so this wine smells just like lemongrass, green melon, white peach. Those are just the flavors. And so if you like lemongrass, green melon, and white peach, you may like this wine. Now, I'm gonna taste this wine. You gotta taste the wine first to make sure you like it. Don't have nobody pour you a full glass and then you send it back. That's wrong, okay? Just taste just a little bit. Or when the server pours you a taste, they're expecting you to approve the wine or disapprove the wine before they go ahead and fill your wine glass up. So, this wine has honestly flavors of guava, a Mexican fruit, and passion fruit. Just a little bit of passion fruit. This wine here, I can already tell that if I were to order this wine, or if I'm in the mood for Greek food like hummus and olives and pita bread and tzatziki dressing, as well as Mexican food, fresh foods, okay, like avocados, sharp cheeses, lemon zest, this wine here will complement all of those foods together. Now, let's talk about Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc originated in France, in the Bordeaux region of France. My husband speaks French. It's one of his native languages. And oh my God, when he's hitting this and speaking French, dude, that's what's got me drinking wine and shit. Now, I was drinking wine before a minute. So it was grown and originated in the Bordeaux region of France, the same region that produced Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, popular wines, white grape, okay? And so traditionally, Sauvignon Blancs do taste more like grass, and so that's why it does tend to complement a lot of fresh tasting, grassy foods, especially if you live in that motherfucking vegan whole life, okay? This is the wine for you. Speaking of that, for you vegans, only by request only will I do vegan wines, okay? They're really hard to find, but I do know how to get them. Now, we just learned tonight about a Sauvignon Blanc. So if you're out with your friends, or if you're out with bougie people and you're not bougie in your hood, and they offer you a Sauvignon Blanc, just know to eat it with light, grassy, summer and springtime foods, okay? Minus the barbecue, okay? I ain't talking about no cookout food, okay? This is the Noble Vines Sauvignon Blanc, produced in Monterey, California. You can get this for about $10.99 a bottle. You notice I left the green sticker on the bottle here. That's when you know you got this wine bottle from the hood. I ain't leave that shit off, okay? Still getting my wine store in effect, so it won't have these green stickers. Although, if you're from the hood and you want to feel like you from the hood and shit, I'll put a sticker on for you. It ain't no big deal at all. So, you can tell your friends next time when you're out to eat at Zoe's Kitchen, I ate there tonight, but they didn't really have any Sauvignon Blancs to complement the Greek food. I gotta tell you, that hummus that they serve with the olive oil and the olives and the fresh pita bread and their lentil soup, if I had this wine, now, and if you guys don't know who Zoe's Kitchen is, here it is. Now, that's all for tonight. I hope I was able to answer your questions. If you have any questions that are wine specific, please put them below and I will make sure to research whatever you want, or I probably already know it just to let you know. Pick my brain before the damn wine kicks in, okay? Now, I'm about to get fucked up. It's a Monday night and go get fucked. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you like the video, subscribe. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at UNWINEWITHTASHAK. And if you didn't like the video, subscribe anyway. Just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'ma give a damn anyway. Now I gotta go. Bye.